Well, what we're going to show you today is an example of how Reliance Jio has used the Exedian Skylight solution to provide near complete visibility of their network. It's one of the best practice examples that I can think of providing total network visibility with zero hardware dependency. Reliance had a dilemma. They're launching a brand new LTE network, greater than 80,000 sites from zero. And they really did not have complete network visibility. Additionally, since Reliance Jio was going directly into VoLTE with no 3G backup, performance and excellent performance was crucial. So they went to us and asked, could we help them provide a solution to give them very detailed and accurate information of network performance? And the challenge they gave us was, we don't want to buy any hardware. We want everything to be software. And we came through on that challenge. And we worked with them to design the best coverage ideas for performance and provided them with a complete software solution on their own hardware. Well, the end benefits are they get actually over 20 billion KPIs every day. So the challenge is what do I do with all of that? The benefit derived from those 20 billion KPIs is a second-to-none performance visibility that allows them to see, for example, outages as little as 33 milliseconds that occur in their network. So when you think of a VoLTE call, which over 100, 150 milliseconds could impact and actually cause a drop, when you can see that low, you can really keep your thumb on performance. What we have here is a depiction of how we're monitoring the Reliance Jio network. And we can see that we're not only testing out to the eNode Bs to get end-to-end performance, we're also testing to intermediate points, such as the cell site routers, the various aggregation rings. And then we're also testing between the various EPC locations and even out to the international long-distance carriers and to the internet gateways. When you look at it, we actually have over 230,000 performance monitoring sessions with sampling every 60 seconds, each bringing in over 86 KPIs, resulting in greater than 20 KPIs per day. Now the challenge is, what do you do with all of that data? So Reliance Jio has actually put together a solution so that they can take advantage of all of that data and decipher what's going on within their network. So when you look at the complete network throughout India, there is a lot of data, there is a lot of information, and you have to find a way to start looking at what are the most important things within the network. So when we look at that, we can take a look at a live dashboard. And what this allows us to see is by class of service and by KPIs, what's my impact right now within the last 5 minutes? So what you can see, for example, is we have 239 violators. But do we need to go to 239 locations or focus on 239 sites? No. We can see that 35 have been violating over the last 6 hours, 6 over the last 8 hours. So we have just in one click gone from a focus of 239 to a focus of 35 and a big focus of 6. It's very important to establish metrics. Well, the metrics that Reliance Jio has established is broken down two ways. One is based on metro locations, another is based on regional locations. They understand that your regional locations may not be able to attain what your metro locations can. And they've not only specified two-way performance, but even more importantly, they're looking at one-way performance. And Exedian can provide that one-way performance without any external hardware. That complete software solution gives them very, very good information. And when you have a spec on one-way performance and you can see if it's the problem going from your core to the customer or from the customer to your core, you have yet better information with which to troubleshoot, with which to bring down the number of locations you want to go look at to make yourself more effective and reduce your mean time to repair. I think the market for Exedian is basically every tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 operator on the planet, because they are all moving to networks that do not tolerate inferior performance. They do not tolerate good enough. The concept of good enough is no longer good enough.